Hey guys, I'm Chris Tyrrell. I play with Lady Annabelle, and I've been a Vater artist since 2009, just about. I got connected with Chad and the Vater guys in 2009. I bumped into, I actually got the number for Al Wilson, Taylor Swift's drummer, for years. And he was nice enough to hook me up with Chad and get me in touch with them. And I think I started out first with just a standard 5B. I think that's just such a go-to, and you can never go wrong with it. And I just felt like the biggest thing that drew me to Vater was just, now at that point I was really hitting the road. The past couple years had been just out so much and beating stuff up so much that I was looking for durability was such a priority in my mind, and just being able to withstand and not having to try to run to a guitar center in every city and try to find a new pack of sticks because I was running out. So I just felt like Vater was always holding up the best. Their consistency, I just never get a bad batch. It never really, it's just this, it seems like every other stick I try, there's always that one or two wobbles in it, or every now and then you get a pair that just snaps on the first song, and it's just like, that's the last thing you want to have to deal with when you're counting something off, is you're breaking a stick in the first bar. So durability was always a key for me, and they were instantly and since I was younger, have always been that I know that they're not going to fall apart. And then I kind of started messing around with some more length and some more. I used the Power 5Bs a little bit. I used the 55 BBs a lot. And started, especially with the Power 5Bs, I loved the weight, and the amount of power you can get whipping that much of a stick around was great, but it wasn't too chunky or heavy or weighted. It wasn't too heavy to pick up and to control. But I started denting my heads pretty good with it, so I decided to. My tech and I decided to branch out into some maybe thinner sticks that were just as long, and try to give Andy a break from having to change my heads every night. So we've settled. We still use the 55 BBs a lot, but I've settled on the Power 5As a lot. That's been my jam the past year or so, and it truly feels very close to that 5B to me, because of that little extra length that it has, gives it that little extra weight that I want. And now when I pick up a standard 5B, it does feel shorter. It's funny how quickly you can get used to the change in length and stuff. But Power 5A is the jam. If all of you 5B go-to, swear by it 5Bs, I encourage you to check out the 55 BBs or the Power 5As and give it a shot, see if you like it. And then my other go-to is the Bamboo Splash. I use these a ton, and I honestly love how much they start to give a little bit. The more you use them, they'll kind of open up a little bit and give that little bit of, just the more I use them, the more I like it, I guess is the best way to say it, because they have a little more, there's enough fluidity in there for it to kind of give and breathe, but it's not too clunky, it's not too hard. I can still get good articulation on cymbal stuff without it being just too heavy. You know, it does that nice mix of lighter, and I can play small, intimate setting stuff with it. But I can also kind of dig in a little bit if there's enough room in the building to be making more noise. So that's always my key with choosing any type of cymbal or stand or gear. No matter what I'm picking or trying out, I want to know how to control my sound, not just volume wise and decibel wise, but also tonally and fit in the room of whatever size venue you're playing. I'm always concerned. The number one priority is, what does my gear naturally do, and how can I control what it does well, no matter what kit you're on and cymbals. And these guys have been a huge part of just controlling dynamic levels and controlling what I want my sound to be. No matter how small of a coffee shop you're rocking in, you can still dig in and still get some beef out of your stuff without blowing everybody away. So. thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been awesome chilling and talking a little bit about what I do. I hope you picked up on some stuff and can now go check out what's going to work for you at Vater.com. They have tons of awesome products that I could sit here for hours and talk about all the cool stuff I'm still discovering. So keep checking out their website, keep up with what they're doing and the amazing line of artists that they have and players. There's always constantly stuff to learn about and to see and to grow your sound and your career as a player. And come check us out on tour. Lady A is going to be on tour all through the summer, mostly just nationally here, so come out over, see us on the States here, and check out LadyAntebellum.com for dates. Peace.